All right, so we're going to start in child's pose. You're welcome, Miles. All right, so as you find that nice wide knee position, big toes in close, and remember, if your hips are tight, especially early in the morning, you might just shift into it a little bit first. And allow that space to grow as you continue to sink back into your hips and allow your chest to reach toward the floor. Then feel your forehead reaching down and still lengthening through the spine. We take a breath inhale. And exhale, sink into it a little further. Inhale, reach your arms a little further. Exhale, sink into it. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. With your next inhale, spread your fingertips wide at the front of your mat. Shift your shoulders forward. Tuck your toes. Then shift your knees in so they're hip distance apart. And then sit toward your heels. Slide your arms forward and bring your forehead down again. But with that tuck of the heels, we get movement into the arches of our feet. We'll take one more inhale there. This time, as you bring your shoulders forward, you'll slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Find the full length of your spine. Turn your biceps forward. Press off your palms and round into cat. Tuck your tailbone, soften your chin. Then inhale, release your ribs. And here it should feel like you're pulling your palms towards your knees, reaching your collarbones forward, lifting your tail. Then again, press round off your palms, tuck your tailbone, your chin, and then inhale, release, cow spine. One more time, exhale, press round for cat. Inhale, release for cow. And then on this exhale, we'll find our table, find that full length of your spine. We'll take our left toe to the back of the mat and actively push the heel back. So our palms are pushing forward, the left heel is reaching back as far as it will. And then we'll take that left toe, lift it up, kick it off the mat to the right. Tuck your toe, push your heel on that corner, and turn and look over your right shoulder. Now push your left hip to the left. Then we'll take that left heel, lift it up. Bring it to the back of the mat. Step your right foot back, finding that strong plank. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Hold inhale. Then exhale, press up into your down dog, looking back at your toes. And just pedal your heels a few times up and down. Nod your head, peeking under each bicep to release the neck. And then we'll lift our heels and come forward to that plank again. We'll bring our left knee down into table. Press off your palms. Reach that right heel back as far as it will. So it's on the floor. Tuck and just push your heel. Then lift that right heel, kick it off the mat to the left. Tuck the toe, push the heel. Look over left shoulder, push right hip to the right. Sticking into that outer hip space. And then as we come back to our center, that right toe will come to the back of the mat. The left toe will join it. Exhale, press up and through to that down dog, pedaling your heels up and down. Nodding your head, releasing your chest. Then we're looking back at our toes. Give your knees a little softness and walk your hands toward your toes. Settle your feet hip distance apart, spreading your toes wide. Drop your ribs to your thighs and then let your forearms drop toward your toes. Try to feel that space between the vertebrae open. Then bring your hands to your shins and find your flat back. Full length from tailbone to the top of your head. And then soften into your knees, tone your belly, round your spine up and back. Reach your fingertips down to the side and find mountain pose. Feel the soles of your feet pulling in, your outer heels pushing away. Inhale, we reach to the sky. On our exhale, we'll grab opposite elbows, and your right elbow is pushing out to the right. And then your left hand is pulling that right elbow over to the left, but you're still pushing the elbow against those left fingertips. Just digging into that side body space as you can. Exhale, lift them tall. Right hand takes left elbow pushes away to the left. Then the right hand pulls that left elbow over. Still pushing that left elbow against those fingertips. We're looking to the left. We breathe. Then inhale, come up tall. Let your arms drop in front. Turn your palms so that your thumbs are in the crooks of your elbows. Then press your palms forward, nudge the back of your head back, and start opening that space between your shoulder blades. We'll take a full breath and exhale. Now relax your shoulders. Turn your palms so that your fingertips are down, just resting on your elbows. Keep your elbows up as you sit into your chair pose. Engage through those inner thighs, tone that belly space. Nice even foot placement. And then we'll bring our hands to our knees. Press off and round your spine. Now I want you to look down at your feet. Take your heels out to the width of your mat, and your big toes are in like that 45-degree area. And we'll fill it all the way up. And then on our exhale, we're going to bring our hands to our knees, and we're going to sit into a wide-legged squat. So we're going to do a little hip opening here. So lower your tailbone, and then shift side to side. And then lower your tailbone. Maybe you can bring your elbows to your inner knees. You want to keep your heart lifted on this. Maybe you lower a little further. We want to try to keep our heels on the floor for this one. We'll take one more inhale. Then bring your hands down. Lift your hips. Say ha. And then heel toe your feet back to hip distance. Walk your hands forward. We'll move back to our plank pose here. Have that long spine, shoulders away. Long breath. This time we'll take that right toe, extend it to the back. Then bring that right knee towards your chest. Then press off your palms and send your right heel to the sky. Looking back at your left toes. Now look forward and step that right foot to the outside of your right hand if you can. Wiggle it into that space and lower your left knee to the floor. Drop the toes of your left foot and move your hands to your right leg. Send the front of that left hip forward, building into that hip opener. Shoulders are back. Take a deep breath. Then reach your right hand up to the sky. Take that right palm and reach it over to the left. Looking under left bicep. Oh, right bicep, sorry. Inhale. Exhale, lift up tall. Bring both arms up. Now see if you can create a little more back bend. Sending that left hip forward, reaching those fingertips away. Take one more breath. Then we'll release our fingertips down to the inside of our right foot. We'll shift our hips back and kick your right leg around. Plant your palms, tuck your toes. Exhale, up and through down dog. Lift the tailbone, deepen the heels. Inhale forward to your plank, tone belly space. Left toe to hip height. Left knee to chest. Exhale, press off, left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Try to balance out your shoulders here. So peeking under your right arm should help with that. Then as you look forward, that left foot's going to step toward the outside of your left hand. We'll lower the right knee down, and then you can crawl those left toes further forward if you have more space. Drop the toes of your right foot, pressing the top of the foot into the mat. Bring your hands to your left thigh. Send that right hip forward. Top of your head as you're reaching, front of the hip as you're reaching forward. One more inhale. We'll take our left hand up to the sky. Then that left palm is going to reach over to the right. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, return to center. Right arm joins left, and then we create a deeper back bend. Reaching the arms back, sending the hip forward for crescent. One more inhale. Then both hands come down to the right side. We shift the hips back. We kick the left leg around. We plant our palms. Tuck your toes up and through down dog. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, come forward to your plank. Draw in through that belly space. Tap your knees to the floor, feel them. Elbows will hug the ribcage. Then we'll soften those hips. We're going to bring our arms out wide here. So we're going to get into the front of the shoulders here. So tented fingertips, shoulders back, press up. Okay, so this is lizard pose. Right shoulder back, left shoulder across. Okay, really reach the front of that shoulder down, but keep that right one up. And then inhale, left shoulder lifts. It does a roll back. Right shoulder reaches across. Looking over to the left. Then that right shoulder comes up. Exhale, left shoulder across. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right shoulder across. Inhale. Exhale, rib cage to the floor. Slide your forearms up front, and then just press up into your cobra. If you prefer Sphinx, keep those elbows down. Feel the top of your head reaching toward the sky. Exhale, you lower down. We'll draw the hands back, shoulders away, elbows in tight, knees or toes. Press up to your plank. Bring your knees wide, sit back into your child's pose. Shift your hips, let your forehead reach. Full breath in. Exhale, side away. Inhale, hands forward. Exhale, shoulders shift, toes tuck. We move into our down dog. We look back at our toes and walk our hands toward our feet. Let your chest drop toward your thighs and fold your forearms over the top of your head. Bring your hands to your shins, a flat back and lengthen. Softness in the knees, tone belly, we stand to our back. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we fold our elbows. Inhale, left arm draws right shoulder over, but right elbow's pushing away. Inhale, back to center. Right hand takes the left elbow up, pulls it over. Left elbow pushes away. Inhale, tall center, forearms release to the front. We turn our thumbs into the crooks of our elbows. Press those forearms forward and sit into your chair. Breathe. Inhale. Now just turn your palms so they're down on your elbows. Deepen into your hips. Breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to your thighs, chest drops. Inhale, you roll it all the way up. Pull your shoulders away, reach to the sky. Step your feet out wide. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, sit deep into those hips. So maybe you step your feet a little wider, a little more narrow, wherever it works for you. Maybe those elbows push those knees open. Maybe one more time we'll get a little shift here. Then we work towards lowering those hips. Try to keep your heart lifted. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift your hips. Walk hands and toes to the front. Walk your toes to the front and then the hands follow. Let's say it that way. Find that plank pose, inhale. Lift right toe to hip height. Bring your knee and nose towards the center. Press off, sending right heel to the sky. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Left knee lands. Drop the toes to that left foot. Reach your arms up to the sky. So go right into that crescent. We look up, we find that back bend, left hip reaching forward. Then inhale, come back to your center, lift your torso, fingertips to the sky. Turn your right palm open, pinky finger back. Take your left hand and plant it to the inside of your right foot. Feel free to put a block there if you'd like, right? Push off your left hand, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and hold that rotated lunge. Looking up, breathe, inhale. Exhale, that right forearm comes onto your right thigh. You drop your left heel open, and then we reach the left arm to the sky. Kind of stack the shoulders, nice strong feet. Looking up and hold. And exhale. Inhale, left shoulder, left heel, rotate to the front. Right hand moves down to the inside. Left knee comes down, hip shift back, right leg kicks. Plant your palms. Tuck your toes, press through to your down. Long inhale as you lift your tail. Exhale as you deepen your heels. Inhale forward to your plank. Tone belly space. Knees or toes, elbows, hips. We go into our up dog or cobra. Inhale, we come back down, toning the belly space. Press up. Beautiful. Knees soften, child's pose, release. Full breath, inhale. And exhale. One more long breath. Do any wrist stretches that feel nice for you here. Exhale, shoulders shift, toes tuck. Exhale, up and through to your down dog. Look back at your toes, hands move toward toes, feet hip distance. Chest to thighs, we fold. Hands to shins, we lengthen. Knees soften, belly tones, we stand. Inhale, we fill it up. So without grabbing the elbows, that swaying palm tree. Start reaching your left arm up, and then take your upper body over to the right, reaching that left palm. Look up to your left. Then use that strong sideways to lift your torso up. Right fingertips lengthen up. That right palm reaches to your left, side bend to the left. Inhale, a strong carriage lifts us up. Exhale, we release our shoulders, fold our forearms, sit into our chair. Tone into your belly space, inhale. Now in this exhale, we're going to reach our arms forward. Your left arm is going to continue to reach forward, your right arm is going to reach back, but you're not going to change your hips or knees. Nice. That right arm will then pull forward. It will take that right side of the ribcage forward, the left arm will reach back. And then that left arm will pull forward. You'll bring your hands to your knees, lift your hips. Release your arms, ragdoll. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, we'll walk our hands forward. Find that plank pose again. Check those biceps, turn forward. Left toe will lift to hip height. Knee to chest on the left. And then press off into three-legged dog. Even shoulders, left heel reaching to the sky. Then look forward, left foot sits next to left hand. Right knee comes down. The toes drop under. We sweep the fingertips to the sky, sending that right hip forward, creating that crescent. We breathe inhale. Exhale, fingertips to the sky, lifting the ribcage. Turn your left palm open. Bring your right hand straight down on the inside of that left ankle. Tuck your right toes, lift that neck, push the heel back, stack those shoulders, look up. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left forearm to left knee. Right heel drops open. Right arm then reaches to the sky for side angle. Press your feet firmly apart. Hold, inhale. Right shoulder, right heel. Rotate your torso back to center. We shift the weight forward. We step the left foot back. Breathe, inhale. If you prefer that knee down transition, you're always welcome to do that. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale, lift, come forward to your plank. Choose knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog. Maybe here you work to just tuck in your toes and pressing up and through to down dog. Inhale, knees soften, child's pose. Find your breath. Long inhales, soft exhales, maybe wrist circles or pressing back the hands, whatever's feeling nice for you. We'll take one more long full breath. Exhale, we'll let it go. Inhale, palms to the front. We're going to go. Exhale, shoulders shift, toes up and through to your down dog. Look back at your toes, hands walk toward your toe space. We find our fold, and then our flat back. Then we soften the knees, tone the belly, stand into our mountain. Inhale, we fill it up, swaying palm, right side tall. Stretch your reach to your left. A strong carriage lifts us back up, left side lengthens as it reaches to the right. Inhale, we lift up tall. Shoulders release, arms fold, we sit to that chair, lifted collarbones. Now here we're going to walk our feet in more narrow if you can. Bring in big toes to touch. If that bothers your knees, feel free to go with distance step. Arms reach up. Right arm pulls that right side rib cage forward. Left arm reaches back. Left palm pulls forward, half. Left arm takes left rib cage forward, right arm rotates back. Right arm comes forward. Hands move to your knees. Tuck your chin, round up. Release, shoulders back. Shift your feet back to hip distance if you stepped in. Inhale, fill it up. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your weight to your right side, giving your right knee a little micro bend. Press your palms center and bring that left foot up first. Spread your toes, try to find that core balance. Reach your arms out wide, right? So we just warmed up these rotators with that chair pose. Look to your left. Rotate your right arm forward, left arm. Breathe. And exhale. Inhale, rotate back to center. Take that left heel out front and step it down. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Bend into your left knee. Arms and waistline are long. We hinge forward. We take that right heel to the back. And then we lower that hinge. Try to square your hips. Right one might feel a little rotated upward. Try to nudge it forward. Breathe in here. Move your hands back to your heart. Bring that right knee up first. Press palms. Flex your ankles. Spread your toes. Reach your arms out wide. Shoulders relax. Look at your right thumb. Rotate right arm back, left arm forward. Lift out of the side to your waist. Beautiful. Rotate forward. Take that right heel out, step it down. Inhale, reach your top. Long sideways, bend that right knee. Reach your fingertips out front. So try to square your hips here. Keep them square. Take that as the left toes up off the floor. Then maybe you press stand out of your right leg a little deeper. We hold, inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Now we'll take our right fingertips to the sky. We'll step our left toe deeply back. Take that right knee and nudge it out toward your pinky toe. Turn your left toes open. Warrior two. Release the shoulders away from your ears. Actively press up your hands. Push off your right foot. Reach up gently. Rotate your right toes. Then your left. You're looking to the left. Bend that left knee. Warrior two on that. Strong, active feet. Inhale. Exhale. Press off left foot, reach the top. Turn your left toes. Do big windmill arms, turning your whole body to the right. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. Again, you can bring them on the inside if that's a better transition for you. Shift forward and step back. Nice. Exhale down. Pedal your hips. Inhale forward to your plank. Right toe to hip height. Right knee to nose. Press off three-legged dog. Right foot steps next to right hand. If you like, keep your left knee up here or bring it down. If you're keeping it up, you give it a little bend. Our fingertips are reached to the sky for that press. Right? Or if you had your knee down, maybe now you lift up. Right palm opens. Push that left heel back, bring the left arm down, rotate it. Looking up. Hold, inhale. Nice. Right forearm to right thigh. Left heel drops open. Left arm reaches up. Maybe as you take that left arm over your ear, you're going to be side leg off. We hold, inhale. And exhale. Left fingertips up. Left heel, left shoulder turn forward. Again, maybe you bring your hands to the inside. You can bring that left knee down if that works best. And kick it away. And we breathe. Spread your fingertips. Tuck your toes. Exhale into your down dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Choose to use your toes. Elbows to ribs, hips soften, up dog or cobra. Inhale back down, toe tuck. Press through and down dog. Knees soften, child's pose. Hips back, forehead heavy. Maybe arms release behind us. Long, slow inhales through the nose. Long, soft exhales off the back of the throat. One more inhale. And exhale. Then our palms reach forward again. We'll shift the shoulders, tuck the toes, move through to our down dog. We're looking at our toes as we walk our hands toward that toe space. Spread your toes wide, feet hip distance, chest to thighs, we fold. Hands to shins, a long spine behind them. Knees soften, belly comes, we stand to our mountain. Inhale, we fill it up. Left side lengthens as it reaches to the right, repeat to the left. Strong carriage pulls us through center. Right side lengthens as it reaches to the left. Inhale, strong carriage up. Exhale, we release the shoulders, we fold the forearms. If you like that narrow chair space, bring big toes to touch. Exhale, we sit. Collarbones up front. Then the arms reach. Left arm pulls forward, right arm rotates back, even hips and knees. Right arm then pulls forward. Right arm reaches, left arm rotates back. Left arm pulls forward. Hands to your knees, tuck your chin. Round, push away. Step your feet hip distance. Pull your shoulders away. Find your breath. Inhale, we fill. Hands move to heart center. Shoulders release. As you bring your weight toward your left side, you give that left knee a little softness. That right knee comes up front. A pressing of the palms reminds us of that core strength. Flex your ankles, spread your toes. Arms reach out. Look to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Try to stay looking at your right thumb. Right arm pulls forward. That right leg extends. We step that right foot. We reach the fingertips to the sky, finding that full length. Bend deeper into your right knee. Take those left toes up off the floor. Reach your fingertips. Now try to square your hips. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior three. Hands move back to your heart center. You slowly lift the torso, bringing that left knee out front. Lifting your rib cage, pressing your palms, flexing the left ankle, spreading the toes. Arms reach out. Look to your left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Stretch it. Left arm pulls forward, left foot goes out. We take that step, reach your fingertips to the sky. Bend that left knee, hinge forward. Lengthen through the fingertips, lift right toes. Then try to stand off that left hip. Try to even those hips out, reach that right heel back. Hold, inhale. And exhale. So then we lift the torso and we step that right foot further back. We turn our right toes open. Release the arms, warrior two. Release those shoulders. Make sure left knee is reaching toward pinky toe. Feet are actively pressing away from each other. Inhale, reach up tall, gentle warrior. Turn your left toes, turn your right toes. Look at the back of your room. Bend into your right knee, release those shoulders, warrior two. Active press off your feet. Push off your right foot, reach up tall, gentle. Turn your right toes. Then you take arms, you windmill everything, turning everything to the left. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. Shift your weight forward, step your left foot back. Exhale, down dog. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, forward to your next one. Left toe to hip height. Left knee to chest. Left foot to the sky. Flex that ankle, really lift the heel. Nice. Left foot steps next to left heel. Wiggle into your space. Again, you can bring your right knee down here if you like, or maybe just give it a little bit. Reach your fingertips to the sky, find that crescent pose. Again, you can start with knee down and lift it anytime if you like. Then we lift off the torso, push that right heel back, turn your left palm open, bring your right hand straight down into that shoulder, left arm rotates up. Make sure that right leg is nice and strong there. Then your left forearm comes onto that left thigh. Drop your right heel open. Push your feet. Reach your right arm up. As that right arm reaches over your ear, maybe you release that left arm off the knee using that core. Hold in. And exhale. Beautiful. Right arm up. Right hip, right shoulder, turn you to the front. Bring your hands to the right. Right knee down. Hips back, left leg kicks around. Nice work. Inhale, plant your palms. Tuck your toes, press through, down dog. Lift the tailbone in. Deepen the heels, exhale. Inhale to your plank. Knees or toes, elbows in, tops of feet, up dog cobra, your choice. Right, and if you like that low plank for that additional upper body strength, you come low, push through. Nice. Down dog. Into child's pose. Say hi. Release your arms to any position that feels best for you. Feel your tailbone reach back. Maybe shift your hips a little bit. Long inhales. Soft exhales. Let's take one more breath. Side away. Then we'll gently round the spine up, pull the shoulders away, shift your hips to one side, and bring your legs back. So if you have a block or something you're using as a block substitute, maybe a little pillow or a little towel, maybe place that between your inner thighs the skinniest way. And if you don't want to use one, of course you don't have to. We'll lift off the sides of your waist and come up top onto our sits bones. Do that shoulder roll down and back. Lengthen the back of your neck and make sure your chin is off your chest. We get that little squeeze between the inner thighs and we bring our toes out to our boat. And then maybe reach those palms. We lift through the sides of the waist. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Then we're going to lower our feet to the floor. With your hand support behind your knees, if you'd like, roll your shoulders down to the floor. Take your arms straight up. So we still have that inner thigh engagement, squeezing into block or towel. We push our feet firmly down into the mat. If you like those robot arms alongside for that bridge work, you're welcome to go there. Going to squeeze and lift those hips. Shoulders are flat to the floor. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we lower our hips to the floor. Reach your arms over the top of your head. Flatten your shoulders down. Tuck your belly, bring your knees up. Right, so you feel that core drop down. And then you take your fingertips and bring them to the behind your knees. And then you bring your chin forward. You kick, you round up. Nice. Find that lifted ribcage. Toes back to your boat. Maybe those open palms. If you want to work on that deeper V-sit, extend those toes up. This is another favorite models, right? Inhale. Exhale, our toes come down. Hands can support behind the knees if you'd like. Shoulder blades come down. Arms go up, shoulder blades flat. Plant your feet. Push off your feet, squeeze, lift those hips and glutes. Shoulder blades are flat. Hold in. On this exhale, we're going to lift our heels up, getting a little more height up those hips. Squeeze into that block or inner thighs, and bring your heels back down. Then lower your tailbone. Take your belly button, pull it in toward the floor, release your arms over the top of your head. So use that tight belly space to pull your knees slowly up. Then bring your arms forward, tuck your chin, kick your heels enough to come up to that balance. Lift the sides of the waist, shoulders up. Again, toes out to boat. Squeeze those inner thighs, maybe those palms open. Maybe extend arms and legs this time. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we soften the toes. Fingertips might find the back of the knees. We lower the shoulders down. Reach the arms up. Plant the feet. Squeeze the block. Lift the hips. Then we lift the heels. So keep that lift out of your hips as you lower your heels back down. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, we release the shoulders as we release the tailbone. We draw the belly space. Bring the knees back up. Use your core there. Then hands behind your knees. One more time. Heels kick. We come up to balance. Shoulders away. Space under the chin. Toes wherever that degree works for you. Maybe they extend. Maybe the arms reach. Lift. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Toes soften. Arms release, maybe behind the knees. We roll, shoulders to the floor, arms straight up. Plant your feet flat, squeeze that block. Lift those hips up. Lift your heels, more height through the hips. Keep that hip height, lower your heels. Nice. Release your arms as your tailbone comes down. Draw your belly button in flat toward the floor. Then squeeze those knees slowly up to 90 degrees. And then we're just going to bend our knees, release our arms, take the block away. Hug them into your chest. Rock and roll through your lower back space. Then we'll lower our feet to the floor, drop your knees up to the side. Shoulder blades flat to the floor. If it feels nice for you to add that weight of your hands, open palms toward the sky, shoulder blades so relaxed and flat, back of the head relaxed, and then just rock your knees side to side. Digging into any of that inner hip space, you need to have a little more focus. Long inhale through the nose. Exhale, we soften the breath. Inhale, we bring our feet together, our knees together, feet down. Slide your heels out, reach your arms out long, lengthen, stretch your whole body. Bring your left knee into your chest, hug it in close. Now stretch your right heel away from you. Feel the lower back space on that left side reaching deep into the floor. Drop your left arm, open palm out to the left. Use your right hand to lift that left hip up. Pull it over to the right side of your body. Maybe you use your block or towel underneath that knee. Left shoulder stays flat to the floor. You turn and look to the left. But that right hand presses down into that outer thigh and reaches that knee closer to the floor. Long inhale through the nose. Soft exhale, release. Long inhale. Soft exhale. Inhale, release your right arm. Bring your left knee back into center. Bring your right knee in. Reach around your right shin or behind the hamstring. Bring your left heel to the floor. Just slide that left heel out. You hug the right knee in close. Flex the left ankle. Push your heel as far away from you as you can. Feel the lower back space on that right side reaching deep into your mat. Breathe. Then drop your right arm out to the side and open palm. Left hand draws that right hip up and over. Try to keep the knee close to your ribs the whole time. Keeping that right shoulder flat, that left knee reaches over. We breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, left hand releases right knee. Right knee comes back to center. Left knee draws in. We give them a quick squeeze. Then we'll take that right toe up to the sky. Then we'll do a little focused hamstring work here. So try to straighten the back of that right knee. Your left knee is still in here. We take that right heel and we're going to flex, push it toward the sky. Now move your hand, right hand behind your right hamstring or around the calf. Don't pull right behind your knee. We're going to try to keep that right leg as is and bring your left heel to the floor. Now keep your spine and your right leg as is and start sliding your left heel away. See if you can still maintain that right lengthening. Right? If that left knee needs to stay bent to keep that right leg, go ahead. Now can that right leg draw in any closer? Flex the ankle firmly, straighten through the back of the knee. Push your heel away. Try to keep head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. Softness in the jaw. Point your right toes. Feel that release. Ready? Reflex that right ankle. Push the heel, lengthen the back of the knee, and see if you can draw it in slightly more. Hold in that space. Then you're going to soften that right knee. Hug both knees into your chest. Right knee is going to stay in as we take our left leg to the sky. So first, again, we focus on just stretching the leg out of the hip as far as it will go, right? That will lengthen the back of the knee. And then we flex the ankle, we press the heel toward the sky. Again, that gives it more length. Then we take that left hand and we hold that left leg as is, right? Either behind the calf or the hamstring, but not moving. Then we bring that right heel down to the floor. Keep your spine, your shoulders, your left leg still. Start sliding your right heel out. At any time you feel that forces your left knee to bend, then bring that right heel back in closer. You might be able to get it all the way out. Now just breathe into that space. Really feel the left heel reaching away from your body. Take a deep breath in here. Now point your left toes. Feel that release. And then we'll reflex. Re-lengthen the back of the knee. And then see if we can draw it in slightly more. Shoulder blades, head and shoulders relax. Breathing throughout. Then we release, bend that left knee. Bring both knees in, give them a huggy squeeze. Then plant your knees out wide, or your feet out wide. Keep your right knee out, bring your left knee towards your right ankle. Reach it as far across as you can. Feel that open left outer hip. Take your left knee out to the left, bring your right inner knee to the inside of your left ankle. Try to just feel these external rotators of that right hip. Then that right knee comes out, the left knee reaches in and across. Then one more time, that left knee goes out, so you can reach your right knee further than you did last time. Then release back to center. Shoulder blades flat to the floor. Take your fingertips to the base of your skull and nudge the base of your skull away from your shoulders. So we're just lengthening the back of the neck. Then as you soften the back of your head toward the floor, make sure you also soften your jaw. Then bring your knees up one at a time. Maybe it's a dead bug for you, a toes to the sky, a happy baby, a supported shoulder stand. Right? Remember, shoulder stand can be done with the hands under the hips as well. But then you just feel the weight of our body sink heavy into the mat. Legs into your hip joints, arms into your shoulder blades. Back of the neck is still long, soften through the jaw, relax around the eyes. Long, slow inhale through the nose. Long, soft exhale off the back of your throat. Again, we breathe, inhale. We release, exhale. Feel your body sinking heavier. With your next breath, bring your knees to a bend. If you have a block or a towel or something underneath your hips, you can keep it there, or you can place one there if you'd like. Just going to do a deep body stretch here, lengthening fingertips to toes, and adjust your feet out wider than your hips. And then reach your toes away from you. We just want to find that lengthening through the front of the hips again. Reach your fingertips into those corners and relax it away. Then walk your knees in. If you have something under your hips, we'll slide them away. Find your Shavasana space. Perhaps you return to your butterfly. Often nice with those arms mimicking the leg position over the top of your head. Or maybe knees together for knee knot pose, and maybe hands together. Or maybe that full corpse pose. Again, your legs extend out. Heels a little wider than your hips, toes dropping out naturally. And then maybe open palms to the side. Shoulder blades flat and wide. Still that full length through the back of the neck, the softness in the jaw, the relaxation around the eyes and across the brow. But then the breath moves in and out just through the nose. Long, slow, sipping inhale. Feel your lungs expand. When you exhale through your nose, you draw in from that diaphragm, just below the ribcage. Press in, right? It pushes that air out. Again, the inhale fills the cavity. The exhale empties it out. One more long, slow breath in. And empty it out. And start bringing movement to fingertips and toes, ankles and wrists. Step your feet in and windshield wiper your knees. And gently draw your knees into your chest, releasing that low back space. Check in with your body while you're here. See if there's any other stretch that your body says, oh, I really need to do something with my hamstring or my calf or shoulder, whatever. Go ahead and take that stretch. If you prefer to take this position over to the side for feet closure, go there as well. Take one more long inhale. Exhale, side wag. And we gently move ourselves into any comfortable seat. Looks like some beautiful sunshine out there. Relax those shoulders. Any leg placement that you like, maybe switch it around if you always move into the same pattern of your legs. Relax your shoulders, soften your open palms. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Inhale, move your hands to your heart space. And with a gentle bow forward, we say namaste. And I thank you all and wish you the best of weekends. Get out there and enjoy this little special trip together.